Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. Skims one in.
This is the time you need that pace.
Shifted it to the flank. Viner! That is lovely. Shot could be on. Onana clears. He's found a way through. That is good strength.
There's the golden nugget. That is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
And here's Mbappe. Lovely feet. Now it's Marino. Played out to the left flank. Hoisted in. And that has been knocked clear. Meunier getting this one clear. Played out wide. Viner looking to receive it in space. Trossard.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
It's a really well measured ball. Cleared away. De Bruyne! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Onana. Oh, good spread. Rice kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Fernandez. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great chance! And he scores! But that is not going to count.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Now it's De Bruyne. Nicely spread. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He is just caressing the ball. Chance! Marino gets it away. And that's going right the way across. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Kane. Out towards the flank. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. The second half is up and running. So the first half brought no goals. It's a goal kick. Meunier. Trossard. And it's Meunier. Well, that has not gone well. He won't be happy with that one. Castagna. Over to the right flank. Scholes makes the interception. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Spread to the right.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Impressive jump! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Onana. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Messi picks it up out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Onana. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Kane. That's a good ball out wide. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 10, Mikel Merino, number 13, Baena, coming on the field, number 19, Ferrin.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
Giuliano Simeone. Substitutions taking place.
Fermin powering forward here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Akanji, distributed tidily. Now it's Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Messi. Mbappe!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for a draw now.
Indonesia can breathe again, just.
There will be
Well,
one
I thought
at a
they
time.
got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Goes for a shot! Oh, he's done it! Well, would you believe that? Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 9, Mbappe.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Relief finally, now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
And if you do have a chance
Fermin
today, please
claiming
take
the
some
man of the
time out
match
to give your
award.
support to
And
our-
there. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very
Hello
nicely here.
everybody, and welcome
Gorgeous,
to today's
gorgeous
match.
evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started.
Oh, it's fallen loose again! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Can he get it through?
And there's the shot! They've scored!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
The goal scorer for Indonesia after 9 minutes is number 13, Ferdinan.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Now this could be a chance. Very nicely done.
Akanji clears without hesitation.
It's a goal kick.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Indonesia already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Now it's Messi.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Spread out to the left.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Stood up well to him there. Vargas. And here's Embolo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Upamecano. Kane. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Alvedi.
Switzerland definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
And it's Fernandez. Messi receives it in a wide position. Vargas.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's dribbled past his man here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Freuler gets a foot in here. Takes on his marker. Embolo receives it in.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Switzerland are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Chance!
Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's been an intriguing watch, a really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Indonesia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Towering header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Fernandez. Bina does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Picked out, decent chance!
Substitution for Switzerland, number 17.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
19.
Surely now!
Substitutions taking place.
No, just not quite. Now it's Okafor. Can he get on the end of this? Well timed, excellent interception. Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. Messi is firing after that one. Fermin. That has been slung wide. That is great defending, so alert. So what can they make of this? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe! Xhaka does well to get it back.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Okafor. He's in a great position here. Oh, important interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's having a shot! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
After 88 minutes.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Coming on to replace him is...
Well, they've done the hard part,
23.
now to survive the last few minutes.
Substitution
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this.
Coming on
but
the field
has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And that is it. A real high-octane conclusion. Indonesia illustrating perfect. So hello and welcome one and all on a night which is anything but welcoming. The rain is tumbling down here, you can see it against the floodlights. It gives an added sense of drama to a game which was already in itself deemed dramatic. The conditions here will play a substantial part. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin. Shot a goal! Goal! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Indonesia make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Romani. And he's in on goal. But they've got it again. And he shoots! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
In with the challenge. Romani. That has been cut short. Pessi. He's on it, can he get away? He'll try from distance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Back when it goes. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Pinches it off him. Romani. Thom. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Thom. Romani. Thom. Driving forward. Close. Tries a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Could move up a gear here. Indonesia looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Romani. Haye. Look at the space here. Now there's a fine ball. And it's played forward.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he spark a counter here? Romani. And he's let fly! The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Indonesia up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll...
He's gone for goal! Haye. Pelupessy. Haye. Verdonk. Haye. Pelupessy. Oh, good ball! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Romani being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
Indonesia are still that goal to the good. Haye. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
The attendance for this match was 60,332.
And he's had it nicked away. Verdonk. Haye. Pelupessy. Verdonk.
And the shot!
And over. Just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Haye. Verdonk. Turns back here, probably the best option. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pelupessy. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And there's a searching pass.
And the finish!
Caught offside that time.
Indonesia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
No, that's been intercepted. Dix. Romani. Oh, they can break here. Haye. Oh, good looking ball. He's having a hit! And that really should have been that.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the 2-goal cushion.
Indonesia leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Very much into the last knockings.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Indonesia, and that is as far as it goes. Indonesia can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. Goes for the shot! Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
Upamecano did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played with finesse.
Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Now that looks a decent ball, but it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Played down the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Due. Indonesia leading currently through the only goal of the game, an own goal as it turned out, and the score is 1-0. Fernandez for Rice, and it's Kane. He's looking wide. Bina, that's very neat. Delivered from distance.
That's good defensive concentration.
Saliba attempts a clearance. Knocks it into space.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Upamecano. Saliba. Upamecano.
Indonesia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Mbappe. Can he get away here? Upamecano. Here's Scholes. Akanji. And it's Bina. And here's Mbappe. Kane, and this is Kane, deftly out wide, and the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Indonesia can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Indonesia leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Saliba. Indonesia are still that goal to the good. That's destined for the flank. And here's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Mbappe going forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's made its way to him.
He's rising! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it
And the shot!
And needless to say, that deserved better.
Olise has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Coming on to replace him is number 19.
Tromeni is there and he can pick it up. Now it's Mbappe and it's Kane. And here's Lopez and here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. Akanji does well not to be outdone there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Messi.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Koundé going vertical.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 13, Paina. Number 22, Scholes. Number 24, Fernandez.
Indonesia have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Number 5.
And he's taking no chances there.
Substitution in progress.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Rabiot. It's a searching pass. Well, that has not gone well. Rice. Threads one in. And this is Kane. Kane!
That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 7, Rice. Coming on the field is number 6.
Tries to get it clear. And the referee brings it to a close. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out. So hello and welcome one and all on a night which is anything but welcoming. The rain is tumbling down here, you can see it against the floodlights. It gives an added sense of drama to a game which was already in itself deemed dramatic. The conditions here will play a substantial part. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this.
Real chance! He scored! The ideal start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost in all honesty.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Goes for the shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh! Fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Just about within shooting range. And how did he not make it four?
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction.
Can he finish? Yes! They are purring, truly purring.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. 15 minutes till half-time. And he cuts out the supply. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's decided to go for it. No, it's wide.
Indonesia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Indonesia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
Tries one from range. Oh my word, something. A finish of true class.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Oh, that's a key interception. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Loose ball now.
Has another go! And yes, it's there! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.